enemy hero has rejoined the battlefield.
A lot of health regen coming out from Making You Mad too. eShrekt's fishing for a hopeful bush check here, but I think Making You Mad is not going to fall for it.
Yeah, I think they might be trying to go and take down possibly bot lane, but he's staying under tower, so.
Well, I'm fairly certain Jinshi just spotted them out there, walking from the bush downward.
Yeah.
It is time to
The
prove
spirit
your
of a Hasna
metal
weaves
war.
through all of my people, uniting them in flame.
And it looks like they're just going to be going to their lanes because they can't get a pick.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, there's no reason really to leave your tower early game.
The spirit of a
Yeah.
Hasna weaves through
Risking
all of
something
my
like that
people,
is just
uniting them
is
in
not even
flame.
worth it.
You do see a lot of damage coming out from Moxie and Jinshi onto Wuff. But yeah, they're trading pretty evenly right now.
Yeah, I mean, the push in that lane is going to be back and forth pretty much. The only problem is Jinshi is definitely going to run out of mana if she tries to keep up the pressure. There's a skirmish going on bot. It's Me's going in on preferred. Pretty good trade for Hale, it looks like.
Mid is definitely getting pressured a lot by Jinshi
Yeah.
and Moxie.
Lanes are trading pretty equally, but it looks like top lane has a lot more pressure than the rest, as right now they seem to have not CS too much at all. And there's a huge wave about to hit the tower too. Verm taking a lot of damage there.
Bastion trying to get the stun onto Rook, but Rook is just too far away.
Claudessa already picking up her dampening cloak, and Hale picked up an Elder Stone.
Yeah, I think that Elder Cloak, excuse me, Dampening Cloak will really help Claudessa out in lane, considering they're against two magic damage players. Looks like T-Rab might be trying to land a hook, but I don't think he'll be able to. Oh, he does catch
Lands on
Bastion,
Bastion, but not too much of a follow-up that can really be done right now.
but a lot of
Cutting the
damage from
stone.
Dija onto Featherstone. Possibly going down, but I don't think so. Yeah, Featherstone.
Yeah, there's a
just
skirmish
gets
going
up.
on top too. Making You Mad got the worst of that though. Verm almost going down to Rook there. Bastion's diving in on Tinder, but that's really leaving Rook open to hurt Verm as much as possible. Chester's gonna go take some Ancients here. The bug really allowing him to get a huge gold lead early on in most
Yeah.
cases.
That was just level 5 Ancients is just ridiculous.
Yeah, 'cause that's like what, 225 gold? So that's pretty big. Especially when the time spent is only like a few seconds.
Exactly. It's trading pretty evenly bot lane, although Featherstone does, not very much, have a small advantage in terms of GPM. Mid is dominating for Make You Mad, while eSKT is dominating for top.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see a roam from mid going top. Really
Yeah.
nice stun from Joe onto the Chester there. Almost went down just from the harassment.
Oh wow, that's a lot of damage coming out from the Bastion. Not enough damage to kill the Vermilion. The Vermilion gets out of the way. Bastion's zoning out both Tinder and Rook very well.
Tinder might be caught.
Tinder
Worm's
might
just a
be
little
dead,
too
but
overextended there.
Verm goes down. And Bastion's caught between them two, and I think he's just gonna get out of there.
Yeah, Worm getting a little overextended there. Probably not the best decision when Rook is right there threatening. It's gonna increase the lead top lane even more than it was. Hopefully Making You Mad is looking for a roam up there.
Yeah, definitely.
Because I think that's definitely something they need to recover from that right now.
Yeah, oh, looks like, oh, Fairwood just completely misses the ult. But they do a lot of damage onto Bastion. And
Yeah, it's like
utilizing that
Making You
bush.
Mad's gonna disengage. Windrush comes out. Bastion almost goes down.
As
does
does
Rook.
Yes, is Rook. You
He's
see
in
a
the
lot
bundle
of damage
kind of-
onto Wuff, but Wuff gets out with the speed boost from Fear.
Enemy missing top.
Yeah, the dampening cloak basically saving his life there. Without that, he would have died for sure. Looks like Jinshi is gonna roam up top now.
Yeah, that I think they picked a
Or
much
maybe
better. Oh, guess not. MYM definitely picked MAYM. Definitely picked a much stronger lane to roam with, because Moxie should be able to hold those 1v2s, while Wuff really can't roam.
But there's a gauge on
And-
mid. Joe got caught by a hook there, but not too much of a fall off that Chester really can do.
Yeah.
Rook also took a chest to the jungle up top lane, so that's gonna further their lead.
Yeah, he took that chest when there was like a lull when they had pushed Bastion and Vermilion back.
Yeah, there's so much pressure comes from Tinder alone in the lane that Making You Mad is having a hard time trying to farm and pressure against it. They've been kind of stuck at their tower.
Yeah, that was weird. I thought for a second Hale was going to roam mid, but I guess he's just going to spot them out. I'm not really sure what he's doing there.
Another stun on Fear in mid. Fortunately, not much of a follow-up from Moxie. I feel like right now, just due to the nature of how squishy Chester is, if a stun is landed with Moxie in range, Moxie should be able to blow him up.
Yeah, plus the stun and W from Jinshi.
Yeah, he picked up rocket boots to get in position for things like that, and he does have tops. So if Chester is caught without his W, he's most likely going to die.
Yeah, definitely. A lot of damage. He gets
A
the
lot of
hook
damage
plus
going
the
on the Joe
Chester
there.
Q.
Yeah,
A lot
that's
of damage
actually
on
really
Joe.
good synergy if used properly. Tinder getting chased down top, a little bit of a trade.
Bot lane is just trading back and forth, not a whole lot going on. It is slightly it's slightly
Yeah,
in
it's
favor of
pretty much
Hale,
even.
but very much even, yeah.
So that sort of matchup, Hale can't really catch Feder and vice versa. So engage on top. Bastion's ulting. Nice rocket boot in onto Feder, but he's not going to die.
Ferret with the W saved him from the stun explosion.
No, he took damage from the explosion.
He did take damage from the explosion.
Yeah.
But
Beba did a good job of rocket booting forward into the hook when Ferret hooked, so he
Yeah.
was stuck in the animation there to take the damage, but Tinder was there to heal him and he used his bouncer to get out safely.
Enemy missing top.
see some damage coming out onto Jinchi, but nothing too serious.
It's kind of interesting to see that the mid lane on one team is winning and the other one's losing, and then top lane's vice versa, or opposite.
Yeah.
But Chester's still keeping his money up by himself, so even though Claudessa is eating too much, Chester is still going to be very farmed coming out of laning phase.
Yeah, definitely. I think he's just going to grab Ancients whenever he can.
It's like Ferret's going to go in from over the wall onto Verm here, possibly. Bastion is going to scout it out, though.
Yeah, he's going to get spotted out there.
Very nice awareness for making you mad.
We
Looks
did
like
see
Hale's going to go down bot.
Hale does go down to Featherstone. With that Golden Protector, definitely doing a lot for Featherstone in terms of defense,
bot
but the Rook ult does
not
miss.
hit. I'm unsure if that actually would have killed as well.
It could have possibly done it, I'm not sure though. He does have a lot of health regen for that Golden Protector now though, so I think the best course of action would be to get a Crushing Mace fairly soon for ESKT. It's me.
Does he usually build that way on Hale? Like more of the attack damage way?
I
I've
honestly
really
have no
seen him play
idea, but I think it might help him, benefit him in terms of damage output. But we see
Ferret getting chased down top again.
Featherstone went to get vision, but nothing came out of that, and it looks like Ferret does go down to.
Yeah, he overextended
last
a
hit.
little bit there. He turned back when Verm ran in and definitely costed him his life.
Yeah.
Very nice job by making you mad, bringing back their top lane. That pretty much evens their GPM.
Yeah. The gold graph, they actually swung to a lead in terms of gold difference. Although it's only about 200,
Missing top.
they still do have the gold lead. But this is a very much an even match.
Looks like
Right
they have
now.
the XP lead as well, so
Yeah.
a big fight going on in mid.
DJ
like
does
they're
get a
getting
kill
roamed up.
onto Relit, but Cattleman Joe does get out. But that does give Featherstone an opportunity to try and push up that lane, but I don't think he was able to clear fast enough.
Is Moxie running Bounder? Because I noticed he has power boots, so it's probably likely his death when anyone initiates on him himself.
Yeah, I don't know. I think he should be running. He does have Bounder, but I'm not completely sure. No, he actually does have Mystic.
Yeah, that's probably why he died there. I mean, Moxie's great if he has a lot of damage like that, if he can be protected.
We just see Deliverance come out, but I don't think he was able to do anything with it
On my way.
from Rook.
Enemy missing mid.
They're going to do Ancients now.
So they're giving this one the woof to help him get a little bit more into the game.
Yeah.
Now he's even the
We do
highest
see
gold on his team.
Bastion engaging onto T-Rev. T-Rev goes down, but Vermilion does go down, so that was definitely a better trade for ESKT with them focusing the carry as opposed to focusing the support in lane. But Bastion is about half health and Ferret is about 3/4 HP, but it allows him to push the tower a little bit, but he's getting bursted down pretty hard from Bastion, but he's gonna back off. And
Yeah, it's like Bastion's trying to keep him a little bit low here.
Q onto Jinchi, but not much coming out of it.
Enemy missing top.
It's like Ferret's gonna go back now. Tender coming in from behind here.
Enemy
Tinder
missing
wasn't
top.
able to do anything there.
Another pull on Moxie in mid, but there's just really not much they can do
Yeah.
against that lane in terms of killing it.
Yeah, they're very much a passive lane, and they really have very little kill potential between them because essentially they're both supports, or they fill that role in some way, shape, or form. And the way they're building, especially on Chester, is really just not a whole lot of damage. So they're just
A
gonna
nice
have to
try
hold
by
on,
Jinchi
but
going with the tops there, but he
Jinchi
misses his stun.
does
Had that landed, Chester would have died. He might go down here too
Chester
now.
almost goes down, but he does get out. Might get queued down, but Oh, Chester
nice
does
stun,
go down with
nice
the
stun.
W, and so does Woof.
Two evildoers disposed of.
That was a beautiful stun by Jinshi there that set up both of those kills. Very well played
Yeah.
by making you mad. That
And-
might also be the tower too.
Yeah, I
which
think
is
they're
be
gonna
big
get a free
swing.
tower now. Definitely a strong GPM swing.
Big fight top. Ferret's gonna go down the Bastion. Looks like Vern might go down to Tinder here. And he does.
Verm does go down to Tinder, but Bastion is still up, and I think he's just gonna get out of there. Oh, he does get hooked, but I don't think G-Rev has enough damage to get him.
Yeah.
And,
Unfortunately, Tinder's kill potential is pretty low, so
yeah, Jinshi also did come up. Jinshi with both the Golden Protector and the Dampening Cloak. That's going to be a lot of armor to just completely protect against ESKT. In these early fights and into the late game.
Enemy missing mid.
Moxie is going bot lane. Probably to try and get a kill onto Hale and possibly take that tower.
yeah, it's been pretty much a battle of attrition down there, but Featherstone seems to have gotten the best of it. Now they're gonna look to free him up so he can join the fights.
Looks like they might be trying to push out that tower mid lane.
Diving on Hale, barely lives with a few hit
Tinder
points
is
there.
getting 2v1'd right now with Ferric trying to come in, save the day, but I don't think there's anything he can do there.
Yeah, Verm opted for a Zealot's Blade earlier than usual, skipping a Frost Prison this game.
Enemy missing
They
top.
really are going for a lot of damage on making you mad right now.
Oh, they did trade bot lane with Hale going down as well as Featherstone.
Bastion got killed on top from his engage there. He was pretty low when that started, so Ferret must have just bursted him down really quick. That pretty much lost making you mad their entire gold lead just from those two events.
We do see bot lane tower going down though, and
Yeah, that's gonna
that
bring it
allows
back up
Moxie to
where it
come back
was.
up and defend mid lane. Although that mid tower for making you mad is pretty low. I don't think there's anything they can do.
Yeah, the top tower is going down for making you mad now too.
This enemy.
So the Tinder plant being
Yeah.
way too good at pushing.
Vermilion almost gets the Rook, but Rook goes out. Claudessa and Chester both escape with a little bit of health, and I don't think they're able to re-engage now.
Yeah, that's just like a comp that's really hard to chase. Chester just, if you ever bottleneck an area, it's just way too hard to chase him through his knights.
Does look like Hale's going to continue pushing bot lane though, but Featherstone does look like he's going down to defend against that.
It's like Jinshi is waiting to see a rotation. Oh, they're gonna go for
Might be
Baldir
going.
here.
Yeah, they're going for Baldir here.
eShrekt, however, knows they're doing it and looks like they
I
might
don't
be
think they
rotating
know.
down.
I think they are rotating down though.
Well, they had the vision, so I'm pretty sure they saw them. They're
I
gonna
don't think they
engage
can
on Verm.
contest it. Oh, they do get the hook onto Verm, but Tinder's hook does not go up, and Baldir still goes down. They might be able to get Cattleman Joe, but Cattleman Joe does get out scotch-free.
Looks like a possible to engage
Possible.
here.
Oh, misses the ult, so there's no kills that are gonna happen there. Looks like they are gonna go for this tower though.
Yeah, I mean, Fer pretty
Yeah.
much had a 50-50 there to kill Verm.
Yeah, I think
Depending
he
on
just
which way he
didn't.
went,
He just
so.
wasn't able to catch him up. So, and Verm is just gonna keep going back top and.
Yeah, pretty much an equal trade of objectives back and forth. I think Baldir gave more of a lead for. I think it gives more money than the tower, doesn't it?
I believe so. Ferret is trying to get onto Vermilion. Vermilion does ult though.
Feather
But-
goes down bottom to a Chester ulted Hale.
Verm goes down top. And so that was a 2 for 0 trade, which was really strong for ESKT.
Yeah, that's pretty much going to level the game back out. So it's
Yeah.
a very close game right now.
Very fluctuating. It's gone up and down and up and down in terms of gold graphs, and ESKT now holds the lead, but only 900 at most. So this will be in a very interesting game.
Yeah, this mid game right here is probably going to be the deciding factor. The team fights. Now, the Chester ult hasn't really been used in a full-on team fight here, so its utility is immense.
On my way.
So they're looking to flank top lane. Bastion, however, is there.
Bastion.
One rush coming out from eShrekt, but not too much they can do with it. Hail going in on Jinshi at bot.
Oh
He's
yeah,
gonna
but
disengage
the
from the
heal,
ult.
yeah, the heal is very strong. Do you see this Vermilion buying more attack speed? Just a lot of attack speed.
Yeah, he's looking to do a lot of damage in these fights if he doesn't get caught. I mean, eShrekt's gap close isn't the greatest. I mean, they have Hail and then they have Rook to get on him, and I guess the Chester speed boost. But Verm's pretty safe against most of that with his ultimate and the Bounder.
Yeah, definitely.
But I feel like if Rook does end up picking out the Verm, the fights are going to go way in their favor. Or even the Moxie. Moxie's doing a lot of damage right now. He almost has a power conduit finished. It's like Baldier's going to come out.
Yeah, that's
going
gonna be a big power spike for Moxie when Moxie gets that. But I think, making you mad might be trying to contest that. I guess we'll see though. A lot of back and forth trading. Not much getting done though.
Yeah, fight's going on bot. Hail's going in on Jinshi again, but nothing coming of it.
Yeah, just trading back and forth.
We're getting a little bit of damage off on Ferret.
Yeah. Right now, making you mad has the upper ground to try and get that. Yep, onto. He does catch the. He had the Bastion with the Q, but wasn't
There's a
enough.
pick on Tinder as well, but then
Pick
Fetter's
on
gonna go down
Tinder.
here too.
Yeah, Fetter goes down.
1 for 1.
Which is a
Kestrel
that's a
is
good
down
trade.
here.
Yeah.
Attack this enemy.
Hail's up here now as well.
Bastion and Jinshi is also coming up here, so this will be an interesting fight. There is no Tinder plant though, so I don't know how well this is gonna go.
Two of them.
Bastion goes in,
Burrow
only
looking
catches
coming from
Wuff, but Wuff takes a lot of damage.
Verm doing a really great job disengaging from that fight. Gotta have the Hail and Ferret coming in on him.
They might be trying to turn, but I think they're just gonna have to back out and let them take that Baldur. They might be trying to try and go contest it, but I think that
Looks like it's
making
gonna
you mad
go
has
down
too much
to
damage.
Bastion here.
Yeah.
Jinshi's gonna get caught out.
Jinshi does go down, as it looks like Vermilion might be going down, but I don't think so. Tinder
Looks like
is
a pretty
back.
good trade overall
but-
for making you mad there to take Baldur for 1 life.
Yes, definitely.
Verm getting a little greedy there almost.
Yeah, almost cost him there. Big wave bottom, building up. But it looks like they're gonna be trying to push this tier 2 top. Try and get this.
Yeah, Fetter's all the way bottom.
Hatter is heading back. So is Moxie. They want to defend this tower, but I don't think
The
they
tower
can. I
is
think
gonna
it's
go
a
down
bit too
before they
late.
get there. Bastion doing a good job
Maybe
pressuring.
not. They did do a good job of clearing and kiting them away. Moxie
ult
with
by
a
Moxie,
lot
hoping
of
to
ult. Oh, but the ult from Ferret was enough to kill the Moxie. Vermilion is still alive though. Ferret is going on to Fetterstone, but Fetterstone has enough damage to substitute it.
Chester's gonna
Vermilion
go
goes
as
down,
will Verm.
as does Chester. Verm goes down from Wuff.
Fetter in a really bad spot here. Doing a lot of damage though, almost knocking
Fetterstone
down
almost,
T-Rev.
yeah, almost getting 2-rev. It looks like Cattleman Joe is going to be chasing Wuff though, and it looks like they're going to disengage that fight, cut their losses, and back out with their 2 tanks.
I think
There
Making You Mad made a bad decision there of splitting up during that fight. Fetter went in from the side and really put himself in a bad position trying to kill the Rook by himself, who was Chester ulted.
Yeah. Looks like they're just gonna clear the lanes, farm the jungle, and just try and reset and wait for either Baldur or try and line up for a Syndara fight.
And I wouldn't be surprised to see a Sundara coming out very soon here.
Yeah, definitely. It looks
I
like
think eShrekt,
Vermilion is
boasts
getting a
potential.
Titan Slayer though, which would be a strong pickup, especially with the amount of help that a lot of members on their team have, especially the Chester.
So eShrekt is pressuring in mid and bot. Verm, however, is going to take that tower at top. Wolf roaming up, or it's me rather.
Barrett is going to get collapsed on by Jinshi and Featherstone, but they did not make it there in time, so Ferret does get out.
Verm almost getting caught there. Looks like Hale is going to continue chasing.
I don't think he can
Quotas
catch
are
up to
coming
that
up from the side
Vermilion
as
though.
well. Yeah, that Zellblade just making him way too fast. A couple of bounder there.
Yeah. Looks like they're going to be going in on Chester, though. Chester and... Oh, the full team fight there. Bastion does go down.
Yeah,
And it looks
unfortunately,
like-
Moxie's ult was down there.
Yeah.
Jinshi just in the midst of them. Reelit's
my.
gonna get caught here.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
Chester
That was
doing
a
ton
full
of
wipe.
damage and catching him.
Except for Vermilion. Vermilion and Featherstone. Featherstone is just farming bot. But there looks like they're going to take a Baldur here. And Hale is going to go back and try and defend.
Yeah, it's gonna be a huge lead coming out for eShrekt now. The game was very balanced and very back and forth, and now it looks like they're almost at like a 3k gold lead there.
Yeah, they're close. They're about 2,800 gold lead now.
No, it's at 3200 now when it leveled up finally. And now they're looking to do Sundara, it seems.
Yeah, I think they can get a free Sundari here. I don't think that they can contest it in time.
Yeah, I don't think they know right now either.
Yeah, I'm not sure. They might just be
Quotas
looking
is top lane, probably trying to draw them away. But yeah, that's a pretty free Sundara there for them. That's going to be huge for them here, so they can maybe take a Chen. Because their team fight, I think, right now is a lot stronger than Making You Mad.
Yeah, definitely.
However, Making You Mad really can pick off the weaker members of their team, so we'll have to see how that plays out. Looks like Ferret's gonna go up top for a Verm.
Oh, he does miss
Misses
the
his ult.
ultimate, though. Looks like he still might try to go get the kill, but I think he's going to have to back up because he doesn't want to risk getting killed before Sundar spawns. Or-
Yeah, Verm's ult is up, and a mistimed W there is going to cost him his life under the tower, so good decision by Ferret to just let it go. His bounder is now down for this fight, though, which might be detrimental.
As is his ultimate. He did try to ult the Verm and missed it, but it looks like they're just going to get this tower. Oh wow, that was a lot of damage coming out from Moxie.
Yeah, Ferret a little bit late on that W there.
They
Tower
did
not
save the
even
tower,
falling.
surprisingly.
Better going really hard in. He's almost caught out.
Yeah.
That team's going to dive in.
Looks like Wuff is taking a lot of damage, but it looks like he's going to get out.
Yeah, a bunch of spells missed back and forth. Nothing really coming from that. Ferret's going to take
They
the
did
tower.
get the tower. Wuff is back. Ferret.
Be careful, little.
Yeah, a couple spells hitting for either team there might have been the death of a few people, and possibly even the one fight.
Looks like they're going to back off and wait for his Baldur, try and push an objective.
Yeah,
Both
they have
bot
the lead
towers
right
are
now.
still up, surprisingly. That
Yeah, they have a
lane
lead
seems to
right
be
now,
been
so I
abandoned.
can see eShrekt isn't going to try to press it too much. Try to stay ahead.
Yeah, definitely.
It's like a Boldir is gonna be started here by making you mad. eShrekt is in the area though, probably gonna try to contest it.
I don't think Rook not being there might not be good for them, for their fight, because that would be a 4v5 for eShrekt, but I guess
Looks
they're
like
going to
they're
go
going
in anyway.
Kilimanjaro
almost goes down. Hale ult gets the double kill with that single W. He does get Featherstone almost, oh my god, so much lifesteal.
Vampiric Dagger. He's gonna live.
Oh my gosh, that
Huge turn
fight.
of events for making you mad, but they're gonna lose their bot tower for that.
They're going to lose both their bot towers, and they're going to have to back up and defend instead of killing T-Rav.
Did they pick up the Boldir there?
I
Yes,
believe
they
so.
So I think overall that's probably going to be an even trade for both teams. I mean, 2 people went down and 2 towers were lost in a Boldir, so I think the gold from that isn't going to go either way. I think Featherstone is starting to get to that point where he's going to be very hard to kill.
Yeah, he's very tanky right now. Plus the Vampiric Dagger, completely crafted out of health, made a big boost.
Yeah, that was very interesting to see him stand there for as long as he did against the Hale hitting him.
GSC Vermilion now has a Titan Slayer. That's going to be really good for them. I think that's...
And he's building even more attack speed.
Yeah. Looks like Featherstone might be doing the same thing with the default components, but I'm not completely sure.
Yeah, I mean, there's only a few other items that could be. I mean, it might be a Wound Splitter, but I don't feel like he's going to go that way. Titan Slayer's going to be a lot more damage output against their tanks.
Yeah. Since they're actually stacking a lot of HP, I think that would be a better pickup for them.
Looks like a Titan Slayer is coming out on the Rook as well.
Oh yeah,
To hopefully
Rook.
combat all that HP on the Featherstone, GSC, and Bastion.
Vermilion is just pushing out bot lane. Looks like Vermilion is coming back mid lane though, to try and defend the push that ESKT is making. Syndara is about to spawn. Probably a few seconds. Baldir's going down.
Yeah, pretty much a free Boldir for eShrekt there.
But
However,
I
I
think
the
that
bot tower's going to go down.
I also think that they're ready for Syndara as soon as it spawns. I think it's gonna drop like right now. So eShrekt has to get there really fast to try and get that Syndara. I think. Oh,
Yeah, they wind rushed over. So that's going to be down if this fight does break out in the next around 15 seconds.
yeah. Looks like Wuff is taking a lot of damage.
Yeah, it's like another wind rush was blown there.
Ferret is not at that fight though, so they're gonna have to be really careful. Because they're not gonna have a lot of damage there.
Looks like T-Rav did pick up a Hexbane. These upcoming fights, if he does get that off on the Verm or the Moxie, it's going to be huge.
Yeah, it looks like Bastion's gonna be building a Hexbane as well as Jinshi. Maybe not Jinshi, but I think Bastion is definitely building a Hexbane, if not an Inferno brand, which would be really strong.
Yeah, it's definitely a pickup they need right now. There's not a whole lot of CC break on the damage dealers
Yeah.
of eShrekt right now, so if Rook is hexed at all, it's pretty much his life.
Yeah, it looks like they're all picking up. A lot of them are picking up hexes. Wuff, Fear, Tinder already has it. It looks like Relit and Beba or Bastion are both picking them up.
I mean, it's very possible that Federer's item is a Hexbane now that you are mentioning that. I mean,
Yeah, that could be possible.
well, Federer in a really bad position there, almost getting caught if eShrekt had reacted.
Attack this enemy.
Definitely
they're
getting
gonna go up top
spotted
and
out
take
by the
high ground.
Bastion, but Bastion gets out of there.
Yeah, I think they were looking to take high ground there. It's very vital for the Syndara fight that may be upcoming. Worm's
Yeah.
going to push mid, however, while this is happening, trying to relieve some pressure.
Shinshi grabbing that, trying to get that vision on them with their E.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see Making You Mad just push down mid right now while this is happening.
Yeah,
they're in a
that's
pretty
what
good
they're
position
doing.
to base race, and I think they would win even.
Generator.
Yeah. Looks like he's just gonna take that tower for free. And it looks like
But
eShrekt is just
eShrekt
gonna
is running for
backdoor
the
that
generator,
gen.
though. The plants should come out here any second now. Big Moxiel hitting 4 members. Bastion's going to die.
Oh
on
my
in.
god, they're almost all dead now.
eShrekt blowing up, as
Check-
does the Featherstone.
Rook is down. Tinder goes down. They're all really low.
Huge turn of events for Making
Oh
You
my
Mad.
gosh.
Verm is here to try to clean
Verm
up. He
is
gets caught in
scared,
the
but-
Chester queue.
Yeah, I think they get away with the Chester because of the Chester.
A 2-for-1 trade there with half the gen's life taken. That's going to make it easier for eShrekt to backdoor in the future, though.
But I think that Making You Mad is now going to get a free Syndara, possibly.
Yeah, I mean, they're at a gold detriment right now, but the amount of damage coming from the actual characters they have is just immense right now.
Yeah, I think eShrekt might try to contest it, but I don't think there's a whole lot they can do.
Yeah, it's a 4v2. Looks like they're just going to try to stall it out until Hale can get there. I'm taking a lot of damage from Syndara there. Looks like eShrekt is just too tanky, and it's going to allow them to defend that
Yeah.
Syndara. Honestly, I feel like if Verm had not back there and continued pushing the
Help me out
generator,
here.
he would have gotten it in that situation.
Yeah, he probably could have gotten
Oh,
the
check out
generator.
the Ferret. He's gonna go down
Ferret
instantly.
does go down.
Big play by Making You Mad there. Allow him to make a power play in this next upcoming 50 seconds.
Yeah, they definitely have an advantage now that Ferret, their main AD damage
She's going
dealer,
in
is
hard
going
with
down.
Bastion. Ult coming out on
Wuff
the
is
Hale.
getting wailed on. Although Hale is trying to go for the Moxie, he can't quite reach him. Trying to get the
Just in middle of all
Featherstone.
of them.
Featherstone does go down, so that is a 1-for-1 trade, but they still do have Vermilion, who can output a lot of damage.
Yeah, unfortunately, Making You Mad's Verm has no sustain right now, so after these fights, he's kind of low, isn't able to push.
Yeah, but he does have. It looks like they are going to finish up Syndara here with 2 Hexbanes now on Making You Mad's side, and 2 as well on eShrekt's side. So we're gonna see. I think these next few fights are gonna be vital to the outcome of the game because of
Looks
these
like Joe might be
Hexbanes.
caught out here. Oh, nice stun coming out. Hale's gonna dive in on him.
But I don't think Joe does enough damage, and he's just gonna get blasted down by Moxie.
Yeah, It's Me just doesn't have a way of chasing past his initial Q, unfortunately. No Frost Prism. I think that's what he's building next. Possibly even a Vampiric Dagger at this point.
Oh yeah, that could be true.
I imagine Ver might pick up one of those soon as well. It's something he will definitely need for these upcoming team fights where he needs to live afterwards. It's like eShrekt's gonna
I'm not
pick
really
up
sure
pretty
what
good gear
he's
here.
actually buying because he has 2 big items, or I guess 3 big items, but whereas compared to everyone having like 4,
On Verm?
I'm really surprised. Yeah, on the Vermilion, he doesn't really have to,
That was a fight breaking on your
despite the top
here.
GM. But yeah, oh they
It's pretty split.
they hex the
pick
Bastion,
on the
but
Quadessa
Wuff does
here.
go down. They're going
On the other
on
side,
to
Jinxi's being chased too. Looks like he
Jinxi
may
looks-
live here.
Shinji might live, but I think the Rook Q or the Rook slow does help, and Vermilion might be going down as well.
Yeah, the monkey is up though, so if Making You Mad gets another pick here, looks like It is going to happen. Tinder's going to go down there. Ferret might be caught out here too. He bounders away. A huge turn here. Making Mad's going to be able to push off of this.
Yeah, it looks like they
This
might actually be able to
might
take
a
the
free
generator. As this monkey is full health, and
Yeah, a lot of pressure coming up from the Featherstone.
see the hail, and he does make the ult, but he only hits the Bastion. He gets
Hello is
hexed
going
and
down
ulted,
there.
but he gets away. That gen does go down, and they might be able to go. I don't think they'll be able to go for game, but
No, it's
they're
too
gonna
much of a
back
risk
off
right
now.
eShrekt, however, like that was very scary for them. If one more of them went down there, that would have been the game.
Yeah, most certainly. We do see Hale with the Oracle's Trinket, and Vermilion with...
Oh, that's what he picked up. The
Oh,
claws coming out.
I'll be right back then. I'll take...
Yeah, that Oracle Trinket on Hale is going to be huge for the Hexbanes that are coming out for making you mad right now.
Has left the battlefield.
Looks like Featherstone ended up picking up, a Titan Slayer? Yes, a Titan Slayer. And Vern picked up a Vampiric Dagger of Thirst. So that's going to be huge for both of them. Vern's going to be able to sustain in these fights a lot better than he has been.
Alright, I am back.
Yeah, I mean, this is a pretty big swing for making you mad. They've actually brought themselves back in the game entirely. I could see eShrekt trying to do some more backdoor plays going on now. So I think it's at the point where it's late game and it's just they can't fight all of the damage coming from making you mad. Let this game might be started again soon.
It is time
Yeah.
to prove
Looks like
your
they're going to be
worth.
unpausing now.
An enemy hero has rejoined.
Don't have any objectives up really, so now I think it's just going to be them trying to pick fights or stalling until Sindara spawns.
Yeah, I think eShrekt might even go for a backdoor as well, which looks like they might be going to get the vision for it right now.
Yeah,
Worm, however, is over there to scout that out.
they get completely spotted out. And Ferret just misses another ult, and there's nothing that's going to come out of that. If you look at the gold graph, it actually has slightly, by maybe like 100 gold,
Yeah, it's
swung
pretty much
into
back even now after that generator. That was
into
huge
their
for making
favor,
you
yeah.
mad.
Yeah, it's just this has been a really close match. Two really
Yeah,
good
it's
teams
been pretty back
playing
and
very
forth.
well.
It's just it hit late game right now, and the Vermin, Fetter, and the Moxie are just doing so much damage that the
Yeah.
sustain.
I
Coming
think
from
that was
eShrekt.
their objective, was just to get into the late game so they could just decimate in team fights, and that's
Yeah, the
really what
tanks
they've
did a
been
great
able to
job
do.
of holding out for that. like
Looks like
eShrekt
they're
is
gonna be
waiting
waiting in
for
the
a
bush.
pick. Shadow
Bushwhack.
getting really close there.
Gonna
He's gonna walk
bushwhack.
right into
Oh
it.
yeah,
He is caught out.
immediately
CC
taken
break
down.
coming, but it doesn't
That was
matter.
really
T-Rap's gonna
strong.
die instantaneously.
Tears goes down, as does Ferret. Ferret is just done.
Moxie's damage right now is just way too high for them to handle.
Oh, this Bastion just tanked all of it.
Nice ult by Hale. Trying to get a
Hail
kill.
goes down as well. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, he tried to get a
Wuff
kill
is
there,
extremely low, and
but he just got bursted going back in. That might actually be the game here.
yeah, they could be going for game now.
Attack the enemy Crux.
Yeah, ping coming out for the victory. But
Unfortunate
yeah,
when you do a pick like that where you just stack up and then Moxie's ult just decimates your entire team.
yeah. I think that was
It
their
might have
problem,
even been
is
a
just
bait
getting
by,
caught out.
by making you mad there. Yeah, this is definitely going to be the game here.
That is a good game. That was
Very
that was
well
a
played.
very
Very
strong
well
turn
played.
by Moxie with his ult. As we see the victory coming out now.
Yeah, I think you really run a risk when you do something like that against a huge AoE comp. And that will be game.
That
two
Bastion
making you
did
mad.
come in for the cleanup as well, and he played a really key role in that fight by taking out incapacitating Wuff and completely taking out Ferret.